Today's menu consists of, we're going to pan sear, and then we're going to bake in the oven the chicken breast that I stuffed with spinach. And to accompany that, we're going to maple glaze some carrots and a Granny Smith apple. And then we're going to reheat some leftover rice which I had made previously. And we're going to make a complete dish out of it. So the ingredients we're going to need is carrot, half an onion, a garlic clove, butter, cinnamon stick, Granny Smith apple, some maple syrup. We're going to need some heavy cream, which we're going to make a sauce out of. We're going to need lemon juice. We're going to need some oil. We're going to need the rice. It's already cooked. We're just going to reheat it in the microwave. We're going to need some pepper, salt. We're going to need some ring molds for plating. Then we're going to need our chicken breast that's already stuffed with spinach. So now we're going to walk over to the stove where I'm going to show you how to do this. If I could just position this right. My cameraman is off today, so we're going to try here. So first we want to preheat our oven. We're going to do 400 degrees, and we just want to finish it off. So let's turn our pan on. We want our pan to get nice and hot. So I'm going to go run over there and grab the chicken breast. I'll be right back. Oh, and I forgot to mention we're going to need these to grip the chicken. So we're going to take our oil, put it in the pan. Just going to let that heat up. I'm going to grab my garlic clove, which I'm going to cut. We just want to add this to the pan just for flavor. Alright, so we always want to coat the pan. This is just about ready. So we want to be gentle. And always add the garlic in just so the oil absorbs the flavor of it. Also keep a container of water to put my utensils in. What we really want is just the color on this chicken. That's why we're pan searing it. We're going to cook each side for roughly like 1 minute to 2 minutes each. Remember, this is a very thick piece of chicken breast. I'm going to tilt the pan to get the edges. If you want, you can check just to see. Nope. So meanwhile this is cooking, we can peel the carrots. So we're walking back. And let's position our camera. It's hard without a cameraman. We take our carrot, peel. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the chicken. Throw this in the garbage. Then I get my knife, cut off the edge here. Cut off this part. Then I like to cut this in half. Cut the carrot in half again. Do the same with this piece. And we cut it down the middle again. Same here. Same with this one. The same with this one. And then all we do, we just cut. Alright, now on the stove I have boiling water, which we're going to put the carrots in for roughly like 2 minutes. So back to the stove. As you can see, our chicken is good. So we're going to flip it now. See that color? Very good. So we'll grab the carrots for the water. So I'm going to take these and dump them in the boiling water. Just for 2 minutes roughly. As you can see, our chicken is looking good. And we can take this chicken now and throw it in the oven. So you always want to use a side towel, because this pan is very hot. So while carrots are boiling, we can go cut up the apple. So now I take my Granny Smith, and you want to cut down the middle. You want to cut into 4s. Then you want to grab your paring knife. You want to cut the pit out. Now here we just want some chunks, so you just want to cut it in half. And then what I do is easier for me is I lay them on their sides, so it has like a base. Then I line them up in 2s. And we just chop. I'm gonna eat a few while there. check on our carrots. I think they're almost ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to strain them. Checking on my chicken in the meanwhile. Make sure it doesn't burn. So here I have a strainer in which I'm going to strain these carrots. And here the chicken in there. So here I have my carrots, which I've already pre-cooked. I'll throw them in a container with my apples. So we have our apples. Take my rice, stick it in the microwave. We won't put it on yet. And always clean as you go. Wish I had my cameraman. Make things a lot easier. Oh, can't forget our onion. Gotta chop that. Just only need a little bit. Probably half of the onion. Okay. So we're ready to caramelize and maple glaze our apples and carrots. So let's head back over to the stove. So we're going to take our pan, put it on the heat. I'm going to check on the chicken again. Sounds good. Looking good. This guy's almost ready. So this dish is going to come together very fast. So while this pan is heating, I'm going to go grab a plate. So I'll be right back. So here I have my butter, which I'm going to peel. I love using this butter because it's already perfectly portioned. Remember, cooking is fundamental. Anybody can do it. A lot of you out there probably say, oh, you can't cook, but it's not as hard as it looks. So here comes the onions first, always.